Hey everybody, welcome to a Tuesday afternoon edition of Keith's Beer Reviews. We've got a nice snow going on here today. We've had 2 or 3 inches, so not a good day to get outside. I'm going to do another one of those beers that was sent to me by my friend and subscriber Robert. My first Firestone Walker beer. I've never had Firestone Walker. We can't get them here. My first trade, so... My first Firestone Walker cap, cool little, looks like grizzly bear on there. I guess being from California, grizzly bear is the state symbol. So I'm going to do their Jack IPA. Sort of stuck in IPAs here for a while, but I want to get those out of the way. This one is, in fact, is exactly 2 months old today. This was bottled on 12/26. So it's exactly 2 months old today. Little over the hill for an IPA, but still not super bad. A little bit from the website. It says Jack IPA is our first ever Imperial IPA. It features a big malty middle to cloak the high alcohol and mouth puckering hop bitterness. Huge tangerine, grapefruit, and juicy fruit aroma blossom over the herbal blue basil and malt earthiness of this aggressive beer. I've never seen blue basil described as a characteristic of a beer before. It says best enjoyed in moderation, 9.5% ABV and 100 IBUs. So let me use my BB Barfly here. Save this cap. Nice little bear on there. You from California or where you can get Firestone Walker, you've seen them before. I've never seen a Firestone Walker cap before, so let me get this in a glass. Not quite all of it went in there, but we got a nice, that's a nice golden color. A little light for some of these double IPAs I've been drinking lately, but still a good looking beer. Seems to be a moderate amount of carbonation streaming up. Got a couple fingers of a frothy white head. Really nice looking beer, so let me get a nose on it. Oh yeah, there's lots of citrus in there. I'm getting grapefruit right up front, pineapple, a little bit of pine maybe. Just a hint of those sweet caramel malts, some biscuit, tropical fruit, maybe some mango. Really a nice, nice smelling beer. 2 months aging doesn't seem to at least have hurt the aroma too much, so let me get a taste on it. Oh yeah, it starts out with that grapefruit and pineapple again. Definitely some pine in there. A lot more pine than on the nose. The pine hops sort of kick in right there in the middle. You get your citrus right up front, your grapefruit, pineapple, maybe a little bit of that mango, tropical fruit taste. Then the pine bitterness kind of hits in the middle. Kind of carries through to the finish with a little more, some caramel malts. The finish is kind of a mix of the grapefruit and pine. Nice bitter finish. Got just a hint of some caramel malts there, and just a touch of booze. You're getting just a little bit of that 9.5%, but not very much. Seems to be a medium to medium, I'll say medium plus bodied beer. Moderate carbonation. Feels really smooth. Got a nice dry bitter finish though. It's one that lingers just a little bit, but not a bad finish. So let me sip on this a while. I'll get the rest in the glass, and I'll come back after a while with the final thoughts of the grade. Okay, I'm back. It's only been 20 minutes or so. just been sipping on this, really enjoying this. This is a nice beer. Even 2 months old, the hops have held up very well. I know that's a bit of time for a double IPA or IPA of any kind, but they've held up well. As it's warmed up, it's not warmed up a ton, but as it's warmed up, I noticed the pininess has come out a little bit more. I don't know that the citrus, grapefruit in particular, have receded any. I think just the pine has come out a little more forward, both on the nose and on the taste. But this is a very good double IPA. Really enjoying this. It's not balanced. I mean, it's definitely hop forward. But there's a good bit of maltiness, so it's not a tongue wrencher or anything like that. But there's some hops there. I'm sure it's a lot different fresh, but that's not what I'm rating. So in this incarnation, 2 months old, 2 months exactly to the day, the Firestone Walker Double Jack, gonna get a good solid 9 out of 10 from me. Might be better. I'm sure it's different fresh. I'm not sure it'd be better fresh, but sure be different fresh, and I'm sure it's different and probably better on tap, which I'll probably never have the opportunity. So 9 out of 10. Till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers.